Hello everybody, in Dump 601, One Victory here, and here I am, joined by...
Zainreborn.
all that build up just to say Zamy Born. Anyways,
What? I can't have a normal introduction every now and then. I have to come up with something new every single time. Well, sorry for being disappointing, man.
yes, because I am not funny.
Okay. In that case, oh no, there. My name is Zainreborn, and I'm just coming up with a funny accent because apparently I need to do something random every single episode. Was that random enough for you?
I guess.
Okay. And on that note, we are doing Dinosaur King, episode 12.
Alpha's Zeta Point.
Ah, yes. The first two-parter episode.
Yes, and I don't remember anything.
And once again, I remember quite a fair amount of this.
The only thing I can tell about this episode is that the thumbnail is gonna be Max T-posing.
Oh, yes. Although, a bit of history about this episode.
Ooh.
For me, I did not see this episode for the first time. The first episode, I actually saw episode 13 before I saw episode 12.
So, you saw part 2 before you saw part 1.
Yeah, so you can imagine that I was very confused watching that episode.
That's like watching Endgame without watching Infinity War.
Exactly.
Even though that is what my mom did.
No. This would be more like watching, No, hang on. Because if watching Endgame before Infinity War would be like watching the last episode of Dinosaur King before watching any of the previous episodes. This is more like you didn't watch like you skipped on the important MCU movies before watching the next Avengers movie. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that one.
So, it's like watching Ant-Man and skipping Captain America Civil War and then watching Infinity War.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't have anything else to say, so I believe you better start on the episode.
Yes, we should.
Alright. Zane, are you ready?
Oh yes, I am ready.
What what accent was that?
I have no idea.
Because to me it's kind of sounded like a combination in between Swedish and German.
I think it's my Mario voice, except really high pitched.
So your Mario is Swedish and German.
Hang on, let me try a true Mario voice. Oh, hello, it's me, Mario. Let's go, I jump on a bunch of Goombas.
That is actually pretty good.
Oh, okay. Because usually you're not a huge fan of my accent.
Yes, as well, I don't know what reviews I've seen, but as we have experienced with you trying to do a British accent.
I mean, yes. I mean, I am the main. I mean, every time I do Thomas, this is pretty much on my only British accent. So, this is, yeah.
Do you remember on that one live stream where 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 you like made this British giraffe and you tried to do a voice for it?
I remember making that giraffe. I still have that giraffe, and I still plan to use that giraffe for the video whenever I get ever. Well, whatever. But I do not remember making a voice for it.
Well, I do, and it scarred my ears.
Oh. But it's still, the British is better than the Scottish, right?
That is like comparing which one is worse. Worse. uh, Cancer or cancer.
Oh, God. Well, excuse me, but I didn't know my Scottish accent was that horrible.
That
This is why Farquhar is playing Donald and Douglas, and not me.
and this is also why you have a British voice actor.
Yes. Why do you think I had you be William and Michael Afton? Anyway, that's enough about accents. I think we've been talking about for that a little too much. Let's get on with the episode.
Let's do the actual episode. Zane, are you ready?
I am now.
Alright. On go, we start. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh yes, and all these robots appear all of a sudden.
I guess they hadn't made them yet, and the animators finally had them finished, and they said, "Hey, let's throw them into this episode." Or maybe it's just because these are all Sasuke's robots, and he just never shared them yet.
Or maybe it was just lazy writing.
Or maybe they just needed to make Zeta Point threatening, so they decided we need more minions. We need to outnumber the D team. Give them robots.
My bets are on lazy writing.
I suppose.
Why are those two tiny mice very big?
We're about to find out. Oh, never mind. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. You'd think it would be easier to just shrink him down and then feed him.
What was even the goal there?
I think their goal was to, feed him and lure him somewhere. Even though they literally could have just pressed a button and turned him into a card. I don't know, the Alpha Gang's really not that smart.
Well, as far as we know, they might all be as intelligent as Tank, but they all could just be intimidated by how handsome Dr. Z is.
But then, what's Dr. Z's excuse for being dumb then?
Well, every positive reaction has a negative reaction.
Or is it just that Dr. Z realizes that he intimidates everyone, so he pretends to be dumb to make everyone else feel better?
Maybe.
All right, Alpha droids, pay attention. I want you to lure Terry to the Alpha transport and capture him. Understood?
And this time, please, don't get crushed.
How is he meant to fit in that
This
cage?
is a joke. Just when I
And
thought
why
there
do
was
they
something
need to
dumb
put him
going
in there?
on.
Whoa, here he comes!
Go! Start to lure!
Why can't they just shrink him down?
What's that robot's doing?
Draw me like your French robots.
It's like Jeff Goldblum.
Alpha droids got the
Stop giving commands!
How many robots?
Oh no, Tank has been teaching Terry the ways of intelligence.
Oh no, it's spreading. Next they will rise, and it will be a planet of Picard dinosaurs.
And then they will let Rod and Laura rule on their side.
Grandpa does make lots of defective stuff.
Maybe you should tell him that.
Are you kidding me?
Just look at all my beautiful dinosaur cards.
Yes, a double spiny.
I'm going to turn you into
I think that was a move card. No, wait, no, that wasn't Spiny. Never mind.
You're all mine.
He just kissed the card.
Next to receive training. Why don't
Well-
you pick a card? It
Lots of people do that.
Shuffle the deck thoroughly. No! Oh, there, you stupid fool! Don't suck up those cards! Turn off that machine! What was that you were saying? I was asking you...
Well, as I said, every positive reaction has a negative reaction.
Oh, okay. Well, I've seen worse ways to go.
I don't think I have.
Looks like I beat you.
Then you haven't seen enough anime.
This is bad.
Hey, Max. I left a data disk over there. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah. I saw Chomp with it, and I tried to stop him. I'm sure he didn't mean it. I'm really sorry, Dad.
I know, but that's not the point.
But what do you mean? You always tell me it's good to apologize.
The apology's not the problem. You tried to blame Chomp for something you did. So it's Chomp you should apologize to.
That's a good lesson. No sarcasm. That I really mean that.
That's better. Your punishment is
It's just like the story of the. It's like the story of the Adam and Eve. They, instead of taking the blame for themselves, they just blamed it on someone else.
Yeah, easy for you to say, 'cause I'm the
And
one
that's
who
why
did
we're
it.
all doomed on Earth.
Me.
Yes.
That's way too strict.
It's your own fault for lying about it in the first place, you know.
And you're lucky to have a father who cares about you enough to try to keep you in line.
Oh, give me a break. Now you sound like Dad. If you're not gonna help me with this crummy job, then go make your speeches somewhere else. Chomp, don't you have other places you can play?
I've got nothing to say.
The
Toilet
sun was
water.
coming from the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Toilet humor.
No, it's not Hawaii, but it's close.
That's the same animation from the first episode. I mean, second. I said second.
Water all over it?
No, can't I finish it later? Another dinosaur just showed up.
It did?
Come on.
Let's go.
But by the
Stop
way,
them.
can we just mention how
There's no
horrifying
limit on
that
those
head is
coordinates.
above the
Just open
teleportation
sea.
thing?
How can that be?
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to that. I'll have to rewind later.
Well, basically, above the teleportation thing, there's this Pac-Man-like thing with just big red eyes and giant teeth.
Apparently, that's their idea of dinosaur.
Over here.
Well, that was quick. And once again, Ceratosaurus is... I was gonna say something, but then I saw Tank doing something really weird.
Two standing on 2 legs.
Here's what I was gonna say.
Oh,
Ceratosaurus
no. It's
getting
becoming
beaten
human.
up as always.
The Alpha Gang must
Go on.
be close.
Real close. Take a look.
And they have kids with them.
Yes, Zoe's gonna use those pictures later.
Uh-oh.
Excellent job. Knock that
Are they not worrying about the cards just floating away?
Grandpa, the card flew out
Like I
somewhere.
said, they're not.
Ursula, you nitwit.
Well, they're
Just
concerned.
stand there. Go and get that card back.
Yes, Dr. Z. Go get that card back, you nitwits.
But you're the nitwit he asked.
Get going.
Oh. Man, why do we let Ursula boss us around like that? Oh, you're that kid!
Come on, guys. They spotted us.
Oh, why did I drink so much iced tea?
Thieves!
But bad news, too.
Okay, we'll take
Where
the
did
good
that come
news.
from?
Found the card, but those brats are here and they took it.
We only
Golem.
asked for the good news.
Yes. Three children outrunning a T-Rex. What could be wrong here?
What are you doing?
Give me a break. That tree
Anyway,
came from nowhere.
this next scene I remember.
Tank is
Look at
jumping through
Tank.
the air.
Look, there's a pipe. Let's go down.
Anyways, as you were saying,
What was I saying?
I don't know.
That was it. Just look at Tank.
Oh.
Oh my god, look at Terry's nose there. Now that's what I call squash and stretch.
Hey, where
All
are
of their
we?
bottoms are broken.
Except for Max. His chin is broken.
Everything is broken.
Well, let's go now.
Go chase down those brats while we supervise from up here.
If anyone's going to be supervising, it's me. Now get
Spiny should be in pain right now.
Tank, the most intelligent dinosaur in the show.
Check it out.
Yeah. Well, like I said, Dr. Z nerfed her brain
We fell right into their
to make her more aggressive and tough.
They're coming.
Or maybe Tank is secretly pretending to be idiotic so she can get inside the Alpha Gangs, so she can intrude it and turn them all inside out, make them all betray each other, and eventually kill each other.
Day 1 on infiltration of the Alpha Gang. The D team have showed up. It is now my time to try and form an alliance with them.
Hurry, Max. I'm trying. Stupid.
But I have seen a vision of the future. There will come a time where we must unite forces to destroy Thanos.
Original.
I will bide my time. So I must regrettably pretend to be stupid once again. Now that's just the short version. If Altiori was writing that, it should be like 24 hours.
Hey, I'd still watch it.
So let's just find a way to get out of this place.
My brother would watch it
Tell your dad where the Alpha Gang's hideout is.
We can tell him that over
in
the
one
phone.
sitting.
Come on, guys, this is
I would probably do the same.
Now that we're here, we can finally learn the true identity of the Alpha Gang, right?
Why don't we save that for next time?
By the time we come back here, they could have left this place and gone somewhere else. Plus, this might not be their only hideout, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Not only that, remember they took that whole card folio full of cards from us? While we're here, we could get all those cards back again.
All right.
Besides, the longer this goes on, the longer I can put off scrubbing toilets.
Is that really where his mind jumps to in this?
That would be the last thing to cross my mind.
Yeah. It's like being in a life or death situation, in a life or death situation, and being like, ooh, I wonder what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight.
Sashimi.
No. It's like you're in the middle of the end of the world. Meteors are dropping from the sky. Zombies are rising from the ground, and monsters are eating your family. And the only thing that comes out of your mind is,
Ooh,
is my picture
did I
frame
leave the
crooked?
stove on?
So you're telling me salami was the best system?
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's not open salami.
Also,
open
why are they
sesame or
struggling to open their
pastrami.
own door?
I knew it was a deli meat.
All right,
Because
get out
they
here,
have
Robot.
brawns and not brains.
So maybe when it comes
But
to
I don't even think they have
drawing,
bronze.
more carefully.
We would all appreciate
Hey, Dr. Z.
Okay, yes, you got me there.
And also, they have three
Can't believe those rats
dinosaurs.
guessed the password. That's just baloney.
I thought it was pastrami.
Once again,
Oh.
Tank being the most intelligent character in the show.
Holy moly, you're right! Tank is the smartest!
Are you out of your mind? It's way too dangerous.
I was just joking when I was coming up with that theory about Tank being the smartest dinosaur. But here we go, the evidence just keeps coming!
That's not good.
I've intercepted a signal coming from here on the island.
Good. Track it. Where's the source?
We got cut off.
That could mean they picked it up and now they're jamming us. Turn it
How
off.
would you know
Quick,
that?
Max, before they trace it to us.
We lost the signal.
Curses! I want those pesky intruders located. Where's Ursula and those two bozos? Haven't they found anything yet?
I guess that, remember, these are Dr. Z's grandkids, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Dr. Z's brain must have been passed down to, Rod's father, which then, passed down to Rod.
That's my boy.
So, Rod basically has all the good qualities of Dr. Z.
Let's hurry and find a way out of here before
And no integrity, because he doesn't know how to pretend to be dumb, like Dr. Z.
I am not going to say
do you think you're
I am not going to make the handsome joke there because that is a child.
Anyway, the old lady meme. I forgot about that.
Wow. You sure are
Okay,
quick when you're
if they
insulted.
ever remake this show, they need to change the old lady thing to Boomer and make these 3 robots.
That was really close.
Sorry, guys.
So,
I guess I really need to
that
watch
would
what I'm
explain
saying.
why
Try not to
why
use the
they'd
word
survive
old
all the things that they've been through because they're robots.
What's with that old lady anyway?
Wait till I get my hands on you.
There's some kind of
Yeah.
slide back here.
Let's take it.
There's a slide.
How convenient. Wait, where does the slide go?
Where are we?
Or maybe,
Oh, okay. I thought they were gonna drop from the ceiling.
or maybe Tank built it so she can secretly observe the area and collect all the secret intel. You know what? I really need to make a video like that.
Yeah?
Tank's point of view.
All the time I am telling them if the cards are so important, put them away! But do they listen? Ugh, it's like I am talking to a tree stump!
Paris, no! Paris, come back here!
Zoe, wait!
Stop right there, you!
Hello, ma'am. We're safety inspectors. You passed.
Oh, I don't believe that!
Paris, where are you going?
Which way?
The direction of that sound!
You follow
coming from?
the way, the
can't
way
either.
where she shouted, "Paris, come back!"
Like the cry of a dinosaur. Hey, Chomp, wait up!
No,
Guess they're no tank.
we've got no choice. After them, Ace!
Once again, a over 65 million year old dinosaur is smarter than these children.
Well, they have 65 million years to come up with stuff, so makes sense, right?
And not if they've been trapped in cards for all those years.
They broadcast the sound of a Parasaurolophus calling one of its own, and they all came.
How would you have a recording of what a Parasaurolophus sounds like?
You're not getting away!
That's the good question.
Way then. Go! Dino Slash!
Oh yeah, sure. A duckbill versus an ankylosaur and a spinosaur.
Yes, the Dinosaur would be able to kill it by itself. Never mind the Spinosaur.
Oh wait, oh no, I just remembered something that I hoped that I would never remember about ankylosaurs and hadrosaurs.
Well,
Paris is in a battle.
Do you know Speckles the Tarbosaurus?
yes.
What do you feel about that movie?
Hey, it's you again.
I loved it as a child,
Hawaii.
but ever since watching Rick Proctor's review of it,
We were hoping we'd get to see you again.
I've got so many comments that even my comments have comments.
For me, I never liked it because of one scene in particular.
What scene is that?
There's this really, really stupid scene where an ankylosaurus dies
Friend now.
because a hadrosaur nudged
Really
it.
think you could just saunter into our
What?
headquarters and not pay the price? Go
A
and
hadrosaur nudged an ankylosaurus and it fell over and died.
I don't remember that.
It was during the stampede scene. It got pushed, and then its club tail hit a bunch of other hit a dinosaur, and all the dinosaurs just started tripping over each other. It was so stupid. But the stupidest part was it was all caused because the ankylosaurus was nudged.
Come on, Chomp, we're gonna have to fight him.
And the whole reason the ankylosaurus was running in the first place was because it was all these herbivores were just running away from one T-Rex. It was so stupid.
Well, while you were thinking that, I was like, hey, look, a dinosaur!
Well, to be fair, what age were you when you watched that? Holy moly, look at Chomp go!
I remember it was the same year that Dinosaur. I remember it was the same year that the Dinosaur Revolution came out. So.
Oh, that.
So you just came.
Huh. For me, it was I think I was still a lot. I think I was much older than that when I saw it.
Now you've seen the strength of my alpha dinosaurs.
I don't remember how old I was, but I do remember I never liked it just because of that one scene.
Max, where are you? Max!
Okay, so Dinosaur Revolution came out in 2011, and due to that, and due to me doing certain memories in my head, it was probably in 2012, so I was probably 8, I believe.
I think I was much older than that. I was probably in my teens when I saw it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that just shows the age difference between us two.
It's terrible.
Yeah. Anyway, a few comments on the current battle. Trump was moving around like a madman, and he should be dead because he's been stabbed like speared, not stabbed, speared multiple times.
You should have gone for the head.
Oh yes, of course. That's why he's still alive.
Hello, Rex. Thanks for dropping by. You're just in time to watch as we do away with your Carnotaurus. Nice!
Ooh, so close.
He went for the Gronk. Rule 3. He went for the Gronk Knocks.
So close to stabbing him in the crotch. If that happened, he would be dead permanently. No coming back from that, he would just be gone. Is this meant to be dramatic?
What now?
You now all marvel at how handsome Dr. Z is.
Yes! Now then, all of you must sit in a room and gaze upon my luxurious beard!
That isn't Dr. Z. That is Pecky Eyes' trying to be a mad scientist.
Okay. Okay. So then, that was episode 12.
Our comments had more fulfillment from the actual episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we figured out one thing in this.
Say it.
Tank is a secret agent working for the D-Team. She intruded this area because she discovered the Alpha Gang's territory. So she let herself be captured and be turned dumb. And now she's just pretending to play dumb. Meanwhile, she's very much intelligent. Just to get inside the Alpha Gang, so she can tear them apart inside out.
Oh, yes. Except she realized the secret that one day they would have to team up and beat Thanos. So she's laying low and helping both teams succeed. Except mostly the D team, because the Alpha Gang sucks. And she knows this. I'm still sure Tank is a she.
Yes, you said he.
I did?
Yes.
I guess I was speaking so fast I didn't know.
Yet again, I was speaking really fast right there, and I'm pretty sure I didn't call she a he.
Well, yeah, but you are the guy who, well, let's see, said that you couldn't understand. I'm just trying to. You thought that Alpha beats it all instead of bets it all. So yeah. And you weren't talking fast at all that time. So what's your excuse?
I'll give you that, mate. I'll give you that.
So then, outro time.
Yeah. So, Zane, do you have any comments?
Well, I have to say that Speckles the Tarbosaurus is a really dumb movie. Like, so many dumb things came from that movie that just made me go, oh, what are they doing? Oh, were you talking about Speckles or the episode?
Why not both?
Well, if we're talking about the episode, I think for the first two, pretty darn interesting, though I have to question why Max is concerned more about his toilet duties than his literal survival.
Once again, that is like the world ending. I'm wondering if you left the stove on.
It's more like the world ending, and you're wondering, I wonder if that picture frame in my closet was crooked or not.
That is a better example than mine.
Because if the stove is on, it could be the end of the world. But if it's something so simple, like a crooked picture, then that's a lot more questionable.
Or maybe the world is on top of the stove. And that's why it's ending.
Now that is philosophical right there. Philosophical. You know what I'm gonna say.
Now we know why global warming is really happening.
Well, I guess we'll never know unless we ask Tank.
Alright, thank you all so much for watching, and here is Indomsec01 and
Zainreborn.
signing out.
Roar.